You ever open a social media, any of them, really, and you look at everything anyone's creating, and it's just these absurdly amazing things, and then you see that was their first time doing it, or they're very, very talented at a very young age, or something like that. I mean, it's crazy. And it can be very demoralizing sometimes, at least for me. I want to create some crazy good stuff, but yet I struggled to even make one video over the course of a week, or two, or three, or four. You're right, that one came out in July, and I started it early June. And I don't know if it's my work ethic, if it's my lack of willpower, or it's distractions. Well, I guess that kind of plays into the willpower thing, but I don't know. And so I look at myself and I go, can I do this? And maybe I'm just not good enough. And I feel like everyone thinks that at one point or another, but it really is a feeling that even when other people say it, it isn't quite expressed in that way you feel. It's almost this hopelessness that you're never going to be able to create the stories, create the things you want to share with other people in the way you want to, because everyone else is doing it way better than you. But maybe that is a poor mindset to have, and I've sort of been working through that right now. I've constantly been thinking about all of these amazing things I want to do, yet still, months later, after I posted that first Grand Return video, which, guess what, was in fact supposed to be a Grand Return, I still haven't made anything. So I'm looking at myself, I'm looking at everything around me, and sometimes I'm like, oh, it's because I'm busy, but is that really an excuse? I mean, being busy is kind of a bad excuse in my opinion. If you want to make something work, you do, right? Right? So maybe it's my mindset, and I realized I had a weird mindset going on. I mean, maybe I still do, and I still have to actively work to not fall back into old habits, because it is very tough to try to push yourself out of something you've been doing for, quite honestly, probably years at this point. Because what I was doing was looking at all of these goals and writing and dreaming about reaching those goals. And I know everyone's like, it's about the journey, not the destination. But truly, it's about the journey and not the destination. Because I don't remember who said this quote, and I really do not remember where it came from, but I heard it the other day, and I don't know, it's stuck with me for now. It went something like this, and I'm paraphrasing here, and if I can find where the quote came from, I will probably put it in here properly, because I'd feel a little bad, but it went something like, if you're so focused on your goals, you're never going to be happy. You are not happy when you reach a goal, because when you are a completely different person. It's about enjoying the process. If you're not enjoying the process, then you're not going to be enjoying the goal you find. You are not the person you were when you started this journey, and if you got there fast, that goal is not going to be as satisfying as if you fought and struggled for it, right? I don't know. I've been going through something right now, but I'd like to try something. Once a week, for the next year, I'd like to try to upload one video let's say every Sunday, since this is when this one's coming out. And I want to see what progress I can see in myself, because I've tried doing it with a few other things, and they've sort of fallen to the wayside, right? But I'd like to try to make something every week, even if I'm tired and pushing my creative limits. I want to try. I want to see if I can make any progress. I want to see if I, as an individual, can prove I can change and break out of this mindset of only looking at where I want to be rather than where I am right now and going. But I guess the thing is, first step is always just doing it. And then the second step is keep doing it. And I don't know what the third step is, if I'm going to be honest. I'll tell you that when I get there. But for now, if you want to join me on this journey, consider subscribing. I will release a video every week, and so I'll see you then. See y'all next week.